Welcome back to our channel, where we explore all things Zodiac and beyond. In this video, we'll explore why Gemini qualities can feel like both a blessing and a curse. Known as the sign of the twins, Gemini carries a powerful mix of light and shadow. You'll learn what makes Gemini one of the most gifted signs of the Zodiac, and why those same traits can sometimes feel like too much. If you or someone you love is a Gemini, this guide will help you understand the deep layers within this complex air sign. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of thought, speech, and quick learning. This gives Gemini the blessing of being a great communicator. Words come easily, and ideas flow like water. A Gemini can light up a room with clever jokes, or turn silence into deep conversation. But this same gift can become a curse when used without care. Words can cut just as deeply as they heal. When a Gemini speaks too quickly or without thinking, feelings can be hurt. This sign must learn that words carry power, and power must be used with wisdom. One of Gemini's greatest strengths is their endless curiosity. They want to learn everything. They ask questions. They chase ideas. This keeps life exciting and full of new chances. But this need to always be thinking and moving can lead to mental overload. Gemini often jumps from one thought to another without finishing anything. Rest is hard for them. They may struggle with stillness and find it hard to be present. Their mind is a gift, but it can also be a trap if not given space to breathe. Gemini is naturally charming. They know how to connect with all kinds of people. They can read the room and say just the right thing. This makes them likable, fun, and full of life. But behind the charm, Gemini can feel unsure of who they truly are. Like the symbol of the twins, they often feel pulled in different directions. They may change their minds often, not to lie, but because they're still figuring things out. This inner conflict can leave them feeling misunderstood, even by those closest to them. Geminis are experts at change. They can adjust to almost anything. This makes them quick thinkers and great problem solvers. They do well in fast-paced settings and often shine in social groups. But being too adaptable can sometimes look like being two-faced. Others may not know what a Gemini really wants or stands for. Gemini must work to find their center. With balance, they can move with the wind without losing their roots. Gemini craves excitement. They hate routine and avoid boredom at all costs. This makes life with a Gemini full of fun, new plans, and fresh ideas. But the need for constant stimulation can cause problems. Gemini may start something new before finishing the last thing. They might get bored with people, jobs, or places too quickly. Deep joy often comes from commitment and patience. Two things Gemini must learn to value over time. Gemini energy is playful, light, and quick. They know how to make others laugh and how to lift a heavy mood. But sometimes, they avoid deeper emotions by staying on the surface. This can make close relationships difficult. Gemini may hide behind humor or distraction instead of facing what they truly feel. The curse here is not being able to sit with their own heart. But once they learn to balance their joy with honesty, they become a powerful guide for others. The symbol of Gemini is the twins. This shows their ability to hold two truths at once. They can understand both sides of a story. They can live in both the mind and the heart. This duality is a rare gift, but it can also feel like being pulled apart. Gemini may struggle to make choices, or feel like two different people in one body. The lesson is to bring these two sides together in harmony. When Gemini accepts both parts of who they are, they become whole. Gemini has one of the fastest minds in the zodiac. They are sharp, witty, and always thinking ahead. This can lead to great ideas and smart decisions. But their mind never stops. This can lead to worry, overthinking, and even anxiety. Gemini must learn how to quiet the mind through practices like meditation, writing, or time in nature. Stillness is not the enemy. It is the doorway to peace. At their best, Geminis are storytellers, thinkers, and dreamers. They bring life to any room they enter. They help others see new points of view. They carry the winds of change and the spark of inspiration. Their energy is a blessing to the world. But with great power comes great care. Gemini must learn to slow down, listen, and ground themselves. Only then can their true magic shine without burning too fast. Gemini is a sign of many layers. Their qualities are both light and shadow, blessing and burden. But this is what makes them so special. Within their changing nature lives the chance for deep wisdom. When Gemini learns to honor both sides of who they are, they find their true strength, not in being one thing, but in being many, held together with love. Do you see the blessings and curses of Gemini in yourself or someone close to you? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experience. Thanks for watching. If you found this video meaningful, subscribe to Zodiac and Beyond for more thoughtful reflections and celestial wisdom. Until next time, stay aware, stay aligned, and stay true to your inner light.